Greetings from the Association of Healthcare Providers India. Doctors' Day is a day when the community recognizes, acknowledges, and expresses its gratitude and thanks to the entire medical fraternity, not only to the doctors, for the selfless, dedicated, and humane services rendered. This year, in continuation with that of the previous year, it is quite special in that our healthcare sector is facing the biggest challenge of the century, as all of us know, the COVID pandemic. Service before self is an age-old proverb, but our healthcare warriors have actually put it into practice and shown the country, shown the world that this is what they live for by putting this into practice in letter and in spirit, by risking not only their own lives but also the lives of their near and dear ones. All of us know, and it's a very sad story, that many COVID warriors have lost their lives. Many of them were in their prime of life. Many families of COVID-19 warriors have actually lost the breadwinner. And on this day, we especially think of them, pray for their souls, and pray for their families. Today, it is my pleasure on behalf of AHPI to recognize them and also to hear from them, from the various members of the team. Incidentally, many of them are women and are the cornerstones of the family. In spite of the great responsibility, additional responsibility at home, they have wholeheartedly joined the battle at great risks to themselves and their families. So on behalf of AHPI, we want to recognize these warriors, what they have done and what they are continuing to do in the front lines to ensure that we use all our resources to protect our fellow citizens from this dreaded disease, COVID. On this Doctors' Day, AHPI wishes to recognize the whole team, right from the ambulance driver to the graveyard worker, the nurse, the residents on the front line, the allied health workers, and the security guard who toil inside the hospital, the ASHA worker, some of these NGOs who are doing wonderful work without any consideration for caste, creed, rich or poor. Also the policemen, or in our case, a policewoman, who are on the front line, ensuring that the environment is safe. And this also, incidentally, we have tried to get healthcare workers from different parts of the country involved in today's project so that it will be a representation. On this day, it is our plea to the government and to the society to ensure that the family of COVID martyrs are well compensated, and very importantly, a safe environment is provided to all of us as we continue to do our utmost for our country in these difficult times. May God continue to bless all our colleagues as together we man the front lines to face this huge COVID challenge. Thank you very much.
Respected all, I am Ranjit Sahu, Senior Technician working at Department of Microbiology, Bhubaneswar. I feel proud and happy to be recognized for my work at this platform for Doctors' Day. I would like to share my experience of working COVID lab for more than a year now. We are processing around 80 to 90 samples per day, working day and night. We are working in closed PCR platform, providing PCR reports within 2 to 3 hours. We have maintained good quality measure to avoid exposure for the sample. We followed proper protocol like PP and hand hygiene measure while handling each sample. For government information, our lab service staff and other microbiology technicians entered the SRF information and ICMR entry was done. Initially, we had fear COVID infection, but now after vaccination, we are confident to work in the lab. My message would to be doctors, technicians, and medical staff are real heroes of the society. The government and business houses should appreciate and recognize our contribution in this hour of crisis. Thank you and have a nice day.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ನಾನು ಭಾರತಿ ಸಬ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕಂಟೋನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಠಾಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಕರೋನಾ ವಾರಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಗಳ ಜೊತೆನೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟು, ಧೈರ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ತುಂಬಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯವನ್ನ ತುಂಬಿ ಅವ್ರ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ರೋಗದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತರಾಗೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಗಳು ಸಹ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹ ಆ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹ ಧೈರ್ಯಗುಂದದೆ ಎದುರಿಸೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಸಮಯದ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಷನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಷನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇಂದ ಹೊರಬರೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಗ ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಂಡಮಿಕ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಇಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಎದುರಿಸಿ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ರಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತರಾಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾರು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇಂದ ಬಳಲ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೋ, ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ತುಂಬಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಡಿಸ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ದೂರ ಇಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಹಾಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೀಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಹೆದರಿಸ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇಂದ ಮುಕ್ತರಾಗೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ನನ್ಗೆ ಈ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದಕ್ಕೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Hi, my name is Rahul George. Thank you so much for making me part of the Doctors Conclave organized by the Economic Times. I volunteered as an ambulance driver during the pandemic, and my team and me, we helped with the last rites, taking the bodies from the hospitals, mortuaries, to the crematoriums and the burial grounds. And we also helped, in many cases where the ashes need to be immersed in the rivers because many families couldn't attend the funeral. My message to the government and the doctors is, please do consider the many widows and the orphans that have come because of this pandemic, and also the high number of bills that are there, and there's some way that we could help families recover from this. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, greeting to all. Let me begin by expressing my gratitude toward ET team for organizing Doctors Day today, and for appreciation being bestowed upon COVID warrior. My name is Sonia and I have been working as nursing officer for 2 years now. When I was first asked to do duty in COVID ward, my initial reaction was a fear of being infecting myself and my loved ones, fear of staying in isolation, and yes, fear of death. But those were fleeting thoughts. Once I have been started in COVID ward, there was no looking back. All of those were forgotten when we saw the hardship faced by COVID patients and their families. For the patient who succumbed to the disease, family could not bid final goodbyes, nor offered a dignified farewell. This whole experience has taught me to value life. Despite of our hardships, count our blessing and cherish every moment of our life. At last, I just want to say and give one message then, that don't take COVID-19 lightly. Wear double mask and observe COVID appropriate behavior and stay safe. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sharda Nair, resident doctor, pulmonologist from Kerala, and thank you so much to the Economic Times Group for this wonderful opportunity. In the last 15 months, we doctors have worked tirelessly, day in and day out, trying to save lives, and COVID-19 has now become a part of our daily life, no matter what subspecialty we are, and PPE has now become our daily uniform. But we are not alone in this battle, and we'd like to take this opportunity to thank the nursing team, the paramedical, and other frontline workers without whom we can't function alone. And we also like to thank the government and business support groups near and far for providing us with ample amount of testing kits, drugs, and PPE in adequate quantity. But on this eve of Doctors' Day, we'd like to raise a very pressing point indeed, which is quite disheartening and plain depressing as well, which is the ever-rising number of brutal verbal and physical attacks on us doctors, more so in this pandemic, where all we are trying to do is just to save lives. So, to my fellow doctors, I say, thank you so much for putting on a brave face. Let's stand united as we fight this war against the invisible enemy. To my patients, the very people for whom we have dedicated our lives to, we'd like to just remind you that we doctors are humans too, and that all we ever ask for is just safety and protection as we continue to do our work. This COVID-19 virus, it's not going to go anywhere in the near future, and these lockdowns will have to be lifted. So once they are lifted, we request you to please get vaccinated, wear your mask, and please act responsibly, because the future of the pandemic is in your hands.
I am Sridevi, working at Dr. Mehta's over the past 7 years at the ICU. We at Dr. Mehta's have been striving hard during this pandemic, helping our patients recover and safely return home. I am happy to be a part of the Economic Times platform for the Doctors' Day Conclave and thank the management for giving me this opportunity. My experience as an ICU nurse has been very, very thrilling. Every day has started with a small prayer in my heart for my patients. Sometimes we see a patient deteriorate suddenly, but sometimes we also are gifted to see a patient recover quickly. But this wave has been at the task of taking many into the ICU under the first day. We did have times when we didn't have beds, but had to make one as the patient in ward was deteriorating. We at Dr. Mehta had instances where we handled ICU patients at ward. We were able to combat the staff shortage by aggressive recruitment process and training of the nurses. Nurses were the whistleblowers when it came to oxygen, medical gadgets, and supplies expecting for short supplies. Nurses were key players linking patients with their loved ones through video calls. We treated 294 patients in the ICU over the last 2 months with 85% outcome. We attribute the clinical success to our management for the prompt support, our IC consultant for the involvement and hard work, our IC nurses for the proactiveness, team coordination, critical thinking, decision making. The nursing community greatly acknowledged the stupendous efforts and sacrifice of doctor community. Our humble request to doctor communities acknowledge nurses as equal partners in this war against COVID. Our request to business leaders enhance your CSR activities manifold. The Himalayan efforts of both central and state governments toward controlling the pandemic gratefully acknowledged there. Our request to double up your efforts, strengthen the infrastructure, and be in anticipation of surge in cases during the third wave. I once again thank AHP and Economic Times for giving us an opportunity to share our experience.
First of all, introduce myself. I am Sanjay Kumar, working in Raj Hospital, COVID ward in coronavirus. I am very thankful to Economics Times for recognizing me as a coronavirus esteemed occasion of Doctors' Day. It is a great honor to be share my experience in COVID pandemic. कोविड-19 पूरे विश्व के लिए बहुत बड़ी चुनौती रही है। इसकी दूसरी लहर ने भारत पर भी बहुत बड़ा प्रभाव डाला है। फिर भी स्वास्थ्य कर्मियों ने कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर इसका सामना किया है। हमारे लिए 24 आवर्स पीपी किट पहनना, मास्क में फेस शील्ड किसी चुनौती से कम नहीं था। पेशेंट की लगातार बढ़ती संख्या और उनकी उचित देखभाल करने में हमारी नर्सें, डॉक्टर, पैरामेडिकल एवं बायोमेडिकल बेस्ट की टीम ने जान की बाजी लगा दी। बायोमेडिकल बेस्ट हॉस्पिटल के लिए बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण सहयोग है। इससे मरीज और हेल्थ वर्कर के बीच संक्रमण से बचाया जाता है। हमारे अस्पताल में कोरोना के समय एक अलग नियम बनाया गया है, जिसमें एक एरिया को बांट दिया गया, जिसका नाम डोपिंग और डोपिंग रखा गया। डोमिंग एंट्री और डोपिंग एग्जिट। हम डॉक्टर्स के लिए कुछ बोलना चाहें। डॉक्टर साहब, सर आप लोग की सेवा अतुलनीय है। आपके सामने सारा देश नतमस्तक है। कहते हैं डॉक्टर भगवान के रूप होते हैं। इस महामारी में आप लोगों ने इसका साक्षात रूप देखा। गवर्नमेंट के लिए हमारे यही कहना है कि आपके प्रयास सराहनीय है। ग्लोबल पर भी हमारी हालत बुरी है। थर्ड वेव की तैयारी हमें शुरू कर देना चाहिए ताकि हालात और नियंत्रण रहे। थैंक यू सर।
Hi, this is Asmat here from Mercy Mission. I'm an IT program manager by profession and also an Indian team powerlifter. It's an honor to be here. I'd like to express my gratitude to Economic Times to have me over. Well, pandemic. It's a long story, but in few words, has taught us a lot. Being on the field, I was a part of the ambulance crew. We ferried patients, we operated the NIVs and did all that we could. Also, unfortunately, the bodies in the field. So that's been a little over a year for us. And it's a fantabulous job done by every single person on the field, be it the doctors, be it the government officials, the municipality and the hospital crew and likewise. So it's a lot that has been done, but we're still not yet past the pandemic, and we really hope we hold this together until we really see the end of it. The message to everybody is to practice caution and really stay safe, stay on top of things, don't give up the basic, what do you call that, hygiene and social distancing and likewise. So once again, thank you all.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ರಂಜಿತಾ, ನಾನು ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ. ವೈದ್ಯರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಎಂದು ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಲು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಅವಕಾಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವವೇ ಕರೋನಾ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಲುಗಿ ಹೋಗಿರುವಾಗ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗದವರು ಹಗಲು ರಾತ್ರಿ ನೋಡದೆ ಶ್ರಮಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವೈದ್ಯರು ಜನರ ಜೀವ ಉಳಿಸಲು ಕರೋನಾ ಜೊತೆ ಯುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಡವ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತ ಅಂತ ಭೇದ ಭಾವ ಮಾಡದೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಮನಾದ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಜನರ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಉಳಿಸಲು ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಣವನ್ನು ಲೆಕ್ಕಿಸದೆ ಹೋರಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಯು ಸಹ ತುಂಬಾ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರ್ಕಾರದವರು ಕೂಡ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಜೊತೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿ ಕರೋನಾವನ್ನು ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟಲು ಸತತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಹೇಳಿದರೂ ಸಾಲದು. ಈ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ದೇವರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಸದಾ ಇರ್ಲಿ. ದೇವರು ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಕಾಯ್ದು ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಲಿ.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಶಿವಲಿಂಗಮ್ಮ ಅಂತ, ದೊಡ್ಡಗಂಗವಾಡಿ, ಕೋರ್ PHC, ರಾಮನಗರ ತಾಲೂಕು, ರಾಮನಗರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಡೇಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕರೆದಿರೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಖುಷಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಡೀ ನನ್ನ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಆಶಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತೆಯರಿಗೂ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಬಯಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಡೇಗೆ ವೈದ್ಯ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿಭವ ಅಂತ, ವೈದ್ಯರು ಒಂದು ದೇವರ ಸಮಾನ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಗೌರವತೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಡೇಲಿ ದೇವರು ಒಬ್ಬ ಆಶಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತೆಯರು ಹಗಲು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಏನು ಇದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಒಂದು ಎರಡನ್ನು ತೊರೆದು ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಅಲೆ ಬಂದಾಗಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ಶ್ರಮ ಬಿದ್ದಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗದೆ ಇರೋ ತರ ಆಶಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತೆಯರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಾವು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿ ಒಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಡೇಗೆ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನನ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ನೋವಿಂದ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕರೆದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ನನಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Fatima, a registered pharmacist, and today I'm going to talk regarding COVID-19 and the challenges faced by the pharmacist. So COVID-19, as we all know, has been devastating for public health with a high number of deaths and lifelong consequences on health status and quality of life. Pharmacists have demonstrated its value for patients and healthcare system during this crisis. By increasing the vaccination coverage, by recognizing the value of pharmaceutical services and its sustainability, and also by adequately remunerating the pharmacists for the services they provide. We therefore call on government to make health systems stronger, more resilient, and more responsive to patients' needs by expanding the scope of pharmacy practice to maximize their contributions to patients and health systems in ensuring continuity of care and treatments. Every pharmacist nowadays is committed to taking up challenges. They remain in front line against COVID-19 and ready to use their knowledge and expertise to provide more efficient and more effective care to patients, as they are the key contributors to the pharmacovigilance system and trusted across for safety and effectiveness of drugs, including vaccines. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all. I am Dr. Shashikala Mallesh, Senior Obstetrician and Gynecologist at Dr. Mallesh City Hospital, Shimoga. My beloved husband, Dr. Mallesh, was a pioneer in our field of obstetrics gynecology, specializing in assisted reproduction and infertility, minimal access surgery, ultrasonography, and urogynecology. He was well respected in the circles of art, politics, and social services with his affectionate, multifaceted persona. He dreamed of building an accessible, well-equipped Corona Care Center in Shimoga last year, and was actively involved in planning committees at the district level. He advocated and was an avid practitioner of mask hygiene, pranayama, jalaneti, and safe sanitary practices. It was indeed a cruel fate that we both should contract the deadly coronavirus. Yet our corona warrior, Dr. Mallesh, ever dedicated to his patients, operated and rendered his valuable services till the time permitted. He was hospitalized at Narayana Hrudayalaya in Bangalore, where he received all the latest emerging empirical treatment and top-notch care. However, it was the hopeless pandemic with the hopeful families separately battling, lack of knowledge of specific drug that brought to an end to the righteous battle for 23 days of our corona warrior in the ICU. We lost the light of our life on August 23rd, 2020. The bitter anguish of a close-knit family against the fatal fight of COVID and the sheer helplessness of fight with an invisible enemy cannot be put in the words. Our family is still living the nightmare. Our lives may have been brought to a grinding halt, but the virus raged on. My children, all doctors, served in their COVID duties despite great personal loss. In the second wave, our 3 children and myself have successfully handled the responsibility of Dr. Mallesh COVID Care Center and paid tribute to the visionary's dream of an accessible quality care. We have been dedicated towards serving our patients and the community and thereby keeping his unforgettable legacy alive. Our family of COVID warriors would like to implore the nation to actively participate in social distancing, mask hygiene, sanitary practices. We sincerely request you to get vaccinated at the nearest available vaccination center according to the schedule and be considerate towards others. To the doctors and healthcare fraternity that we are so lovingly a part of, you have been the backbone of this battle against the COVID-19, and I would like to salute all the COVID martyrs and their families for their services and sacrifices. I would like to thank all the frontline workers for their incredible contribution, dedication, and selfless work, and request to keep up the good work. To our business leaders, I would like you to be considerate and extend your support towards COVID mitigation activities in the pandemic and to walk together on the road to victory. To our supportive government and policymakers, I would like to congratulate on the largest vaccination drive, prompt testing, and lockdown activities. I would like to humbly request for the kind consideration of and not to forget the families of COVID martyrs in their time of need. Thank you.
Reflections of a COVID-19 doctor survivor. I'm immensely happy to be on this Economic Times platform of the 4th edition of Doctors' Day Conclave 2021. The current COVID-19 pandemic has thrown up the biggest and probably the most difficult challenge at the medical profession, while also affecting people of all walks of life across the globe. For the doctors especially, it has been a journey of understanding a new disease through a process of learning, unlearning, and relearning. This is probably the most difficult, stressful, exhausting, and demanding times in the life of a doctor. Tackling the pandemic has provided an opportunity for the doctor to evolve himself into a more ideal professional, better suited to treat the suffering masses. However, it is very distressing to note that even during these very difficult times, doctors and paramedics are at the receiving end of the frustration and anger as seen from the many violent incidents that are occurring in hospitals. The message to my doctor friends is, let us pledge to continue to serve with greater compassion and commitment. And in as far as the government is concerned, it should ensure providing safe environment for the healthcare workers in the best interest of the patients, as they deserve to get the best of the medical expertise available in our country, which is comparable with the best anywhere else in the world. Both the government and the corporates should ensure that the families of COVID-19 martyrs are adequately compensated. As a COVID survivor, my heart goes out to the patients and their loved ones. Oh God, spare them of their suffering while providing strength and courage to the healthcare workers to continue their human services. Together, we can defeat the pandemic if we respect nature. Thank you.
Celebrate Doctors' Day once in a year. This provides us opportunity to convey our gratitude for the hard work and the sacrifices which doctors make throughout their life. This is done so that society remains healthy. During the pandemics, I have observed that besides the medical skills, the doctors came with the greater empathy, resilience to give the comfort not only to the patient, but also to their families. To me, the doctors are the best transformational leaders who can influence behavior of the population in adopting the mantra of wellness. I convey my best wishes to all the doctors on this Doctors' Day. Thank you very much.